somebody who just is applying just because that day they're waking up to apply, right? So find the things that you are truly drawn to. And for me, I'd really like to urge our young graduates to really spend time discovering who they are and the things that they are passionate about. What is it that you care about in the world, or in your community, or in your village? What do you care about? What do you care about? What problem do you want to solve? What is your contribution to the world, right? Once you answer those questions, you will be drawn naturally to those kind of jobs.
Wow, beautiful.
I know for a fact, I'll give my own example. I always knew, like I trained in PR and communications, I always knew I did not want to work in the corporate sector and be a PR manager for a bank or a fast-moving, I did not want any of that. Again, look at the influences in your life. Have there been positive influences in your life? For me, my mother worked in the non-profit sector, and I really loved what she was doing, and I was just drawn to working with non-profits. So when I graduated, many years ago, I did not even bother looking for corporates or even mainstream media houses. I wasn't interested. I wanted to go straight to the non-profit sector to make a difference, to see the world from something and use my gifts there. And really, the challenge for everybody today is, what is your story?
Okay.
What is your story?
All right.
How do you want to leave the world a better place? Yes.
Those are beautiful considerations, Marima. Thank you so much. And I'm just listening to you, and I'm putting myself in a youth's shoe, because you've talked about purpose, the problems that you want to solve in life, what is it that you're really passionate about. But again, when you look at our industry here in Kenya, for example, those areas that you're passionate about, probably there are no vacancies, or probably the industry is so competitive. So probably someone is watching you today and they're probably passionate about media, for example, and media is highly competitive, and they have tried their best to apply with no success. And then you end up applying for other jobs that you're not passionate about, like for example, wanasema kazi ya mkono, yeah? You get out of school and you're like, people will tell you, don't look for white collar jobs, just go for kazi ya mkono kwanza, So probably you could talk to us about that, because it's a big challenge. There are areas you are truly passionate about, but there are no opportunities for you. You try to apply, but they are never successful. So now you opt to apply for jobs that probably you are overqualified for. Yeah, I think that's a really major challenge here in Kenya. Speaking from experience,
All right.
Yeah.
Let me debunk a myth, and I really want our young people to sort of get onto this path of empowerment and empowering themselves and living out their lives. One, let us not be, it's a statement I like using, let's not be hopeless and helpless. Let's not think the world is against us. No. Let's avoid victim mentality. And then as you're waiting for this dream job, what else can you be doing? So I would like to encourage anybody listening in or watching today, one, don't be discouraged. Two, find a gig. Create something for yourself. Somebody is going to notice.
Wow.
I'll give an example again about media. If you like telling stories, and you're waiting to join one of these, huge media houses, how do you think they'll notice you? Right? What if you just started your own YouTube channel or TV, like your own storytelling platform, right? Somebody going to notice. And the day you now make it for an interview, you have a portfolio. You can say, you know, I've actually spent this time exploring this space, and I took initiative, and here's the work I've been doing for the last 4 months. I've been telling stories, which is why I'm here today. I've been telling stories on my platform, and it will be a great opportunity to come and tell stories on your platform. So I would like to tell young people, create something as you're waiting for this dream job.
Wow.
Get started. Get started. You don't need money, you don't need connections, you don't need to know people. Get started. Create your gig. Somebody will notice.
Nice.
And by the time you show up at the interview, you have your portfolio. You can stand behind what you've been doing, even if it's for 3 months.
Nice. I mean, that's a great advice.